I don't want you guys to be discouraged because you do not need all of this stuff. I just said I was going to invest in buying a lot of this stuff only because, to be honest with you, it's to me, art is very therapeutic. And like I said, I don't have to worry about going back and forth out of the door. So let me show you something else. So, like I said, it can get very, 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 very expensive. Okay? So that's that one. So now we're gonna go through here. You see Black Widow pencils, the dark tones for like the skin and textures, things like that. And these are wax colored. Erasers, right? More sets, more Tombow sets, right? More Tombow sets, pencil sets, the light tones for skin. And these are the pencils, the Artezas I've been using. Now, I'll take these pencils and I'll take them down, and this is what I use to make my actual graphite powder with. Okay, so I'm just going through showing you guys some of the stuff that I'll buy. See, this is size 5, 3B. A lot of people don't know you can even get those. 5B, 5, 4B, right? So just different things like that. 0.2, real fine pencil, real fine, and it just breaks. It is a waste of money. All it does is break, okay? So you don't really want to mess with that one there, okay? This pencil, this Curated, I saw somebody mention it and I bought it. And as you write, the actual lead comes down. I like this. I like this pencil a lot. All right. So this is that other Curated that I was saying. Real good pencil. 5, real good pencil. I love this pencil. This is a real pencil. Real great pencil. Real good pencil. Okay. Bottom. Oh. So now, as you can see, I always have extras, just different things. This stuff can get very expensive very fast, okay? And these are soft blendable pastels. You can use these as the actual colors as well, okay? To make your actual powders. Color sets. As you can see, all pastels, acrylics, just anything you can think of, I pretty much have for the most part. Even Gamma Sol solutions for your color pencils and things like that. Fine, ultra fine point Sharpies, right? All of this stuff. So it can get very expensive very fast. I would suggest, this is me, of course everybody's different. All of us having this human experience, one thing we can all understand greatly is what? Saving money, right? Things can get very expensive very fast, and you don't, okay? And not just that, but I'll also use Copic markers. These are pretty much very expensive. Some of the better ones I've actually used though. So Copic is a pretty good brand. But man, this stuff can get expensive very, very fast. These markers here can set you back big time just themselves. So what I try to tell people is that what medium do you want to practice in or actually do work in? And then as you get better, you commission and make money and things like that, or if you have free money, then you start to actually bring in the other mediums and buying the supplies and funding yourself like that. Okay? That'll make it a lot easier. Prime example here. These are all markers, as you guys can tell. All markers, just different colors or whatnot. This is the big boy. The big boy marker set. So, it's like over 200 plus markers in here. So I kind of supplement. And like I said, this stuff can get expensive very fast, guys. It really can. Other things I sell, like I actually sell these products. These are soft pastels I actually sell. As you can see here, soft pastels. Okay. And that's in the 24 count, soft pastels in the 12 count, right? I sell these, I actually sell these. For the children, I have these fun type erasers that I actually sell on my website, white, pink, blue, and green. These are for the children and things like that. They are electric or whatever, right? Just battery operated. So I do sell these as well. I sell these actual pads as well, with typically some of the fun artists like Van Gogh and all the other people, Picasso and things like that, right? Okay, so I sell these as well. And typically sometimes when I do sell stuff out, you might find a freebie inside. My thanks, gratitude. So this steel case set here, this is the set I typically use to draw with anyway. So my pencil sharpener is missing, but you can see the erasers, you can see the charcoal, standard pencils, the pencil thing extender is also missing, which is really just this, okay? Just the pencil extender that goes there. So you can actually take this when your pencils start getting very small, here, pop, and now you got an actual longer pencil to work with, okay? Okay. I do also sell these 50-piece drawing sets, premium. These are real good quality. 4 pastels, red, brown, sepia, gray, and black. 4 willow charcoal sticks. 3 charcoal pencils, soft, medium, hard. 3 charcoal sticks, soft, medium, hard. 3 graphite sticks, soft, medium, hard. 3 pastel sticks, white, light, gray, and gray. As you can see, pretty much everything here. An artist knife, the whole 9. These are really, really good. One of my best sellers. I also sell these. I also sell these as well. Some charcoal pencils here, eraser, pencil sharpener, more erasers, blending sticks, knife, extender, soft, and then the actual deal here that you see me using here. So I use those as well. Okay. I sell these on my websites as well. They're small, they can throw right in your backpack, so I sell a lot of these as well. And I sell a lot of these. So this is a real good seller I actually have for people that like to draw anime style. So I sell these, they're on my website, and they're soon to be on Amazon. Now, of course, I'm telling you guys what I actually sell, but what I'm gonna show you is I have a lot of other extra art supplies and things like that. Electric eraser. I use it. You can tell I have a lot of sawdust from actual pencil shavings in here. Do not buy an electric eraser. And I'll tell you why. Tricks of the trade. These things eat up. They eat up, okay, pencils. So you'll be doing a lot more with the pencils than anything, okay? They eat up pencils. So it's little things like that that I'm gonna be explaining to you guys. I mean, you can hear, forbear, whatever, right? But that stuff eats up a lot. So you might be saying, okay, well, life is art. Why are you showing us all of this stuff? Do we need to buy all of this stuff? You may feel discouraged. No, you don't. You don't have to buy all of these. You don't have to buy the expensive pencils. You don't have to buy this or that, or etc. You don't really have to buy anything for the most part. It's just practicing the techniques. So what do I mean by that is this. I have in here, I think, let's see. Because I have like bundles of pencils and things like that I use. Different bundles. As can be seen here, graphite sticks, just different bundles. Mono pencils, different bundles. I also sell these blending stones, okay? So this is what I would say that you would need to buy if you're gonna start off drawing, okay? This is what I would say. I would say if you're gonna just start off practicing, then you just want a sketchbook, okay? Just a basic sketchbook, you know. So I'm gonna show you what I would say you would need. So let me move some of this stuff off of here, okay? So sketchbook, okay? Now, also keep in mind, I'm telling you guys what you would need for the techniques I use and utilize. So if you like those techniques, I'm gonna show you what you could use that I like to use and utilize, okay? So, you just want you a good premium sketchbook, okay? Sketchbook. All right. You can find this one, but also the very cheap ones work as well. Just a very basic, and just use the pen. And I would typically write on them what they were. So these are the very cheap ones. So you got a pad, sketchbook, pencil, okay? And these are just for the techniques. So that's just the basic right there. That's all you need. I wouldn't use copy of paper. It's just not worth it. Don't worry about copy of paper, okay? I would not worry about copy of paper, okay? If you can't get anything else, those two things would be what I would say the keys to the kingdom. And as you progress and get better and better and better, now I'll show you, that's the basic that you would actually want to use right there. Sketchbook, mechanical pencil, okay? Now, once you start doing things and you really want to start taking things up a notch, I would say mixed media, right? A mechanical pencil, right? I would say a high polymer eraser from Pentel, right? Get you one of these, okay? Me personally, the blending tortillions and blending stumps, I would say one of these. Those are the blending tortillions, and you can tell the difference between the paper is tightly bound, okay? Now, that's that. Blending stumps. As you can see, I use all of my blending stumps and I reuse them. Never throw them away, reuse them. Okay? Because I do sell these as well. And this is the other pencil the eraser I was telling you I sell. So they actually work pretty good. Okay? Last a long time. Alright. So, and if you can afford it, I would say that those things and a good art set, pencil set, graphite pencils, okay? Now, this stuff is a budget. You can get all of this stuff. It shouldn't be very expensive at all. But if you're serious, the more you're serious, the more you're into your actual craft, you're gonna take care and you're gonna spend more money to get better and better and produce better and better results. So I would say this is what you could actually use. Mechanical pencil, graphite pencils, charcoals, pencil sharpeners, right? Pencil extenders, X-Acto knife or box cutter, blending stumps. And if you notice, this is here with the kneadable eraser, with the charcoal, with the sandpaper, with the graphite. So this here would take away this right here, this set. So this set and this. But if you can't, then I would, for the techniques I use, I would go with this. Okay? I would go with this for the techniques that I actually use. Now you may be asking, like, hey man, what is a grayscale finder? Well, as you draw with graphite, this is a grayscale finder. So what you would do is, if you have a picture, you can put it up and see what matches closer to that black to black or whatever gray to gray. If it was white, like on this iPad, you would match it up like that to see if it's gray, if it's white, etc. That's it. Just make your drawings more accurate. But the more you draw, you'll start to figure that out anyway, okay? So this is like some of the basic things you would need. And I would also get a ruler Let me throw in a ruler as well. I'm gonna tell you why. So the grid method, you would take the ruler, boom, 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 on the picture you're trying to draw, and then you would do the same thing on your paper. And you can look at my Manny Pacquiao video for that tutorial, because I do it with all my videos, but I kind of skip that because that's kind of like the boring piece. I guess people don't really want to see it. But if you guys want to see it, I'll start putting it in my videos. But then I'll take that, boom, everything is good, everything is copacetic. So we got everything squared away, right? This is what I would use, right? This is what I would use. Mechanical pencil and paper. That's what that. And then from there, you can start going in, throwing in more different things to help you become better, different pencils, because it is quality and you do get what you pay for, okay? So I want you to think that while it is possible, you can produce some awesome results, because I've done it myself. You can produce some awesome results with the bare minimum, because it's really about a skill set. The tools will simply make the job a lot easier, okay? So people will sit there and tell you, you don't need this, or you need this, this, and this. I'm just showing you guys, this is some of the stuff, because I didn't have anybody on YouTube to say, hey, buy this paper, or do this, or do that. And, you know, things can be pretty confusing, right? Because you're sitting there, you're trying to do the best you can, then you wander across a video, and you see somebody with some excellent artwork, and it's like, boom. Now, see my art table here, but you don't need an art table. You can use a clipboard, or whatever the case may be. But art table makes it a lot easier. My light, when I hit my light, knocks it on. My extender light, right? So it's a different light source, okay? It just makes it a lot easier, okay? Just makes it a lot easier. And also, I would say, these little cups and things like that to hold your pencils and brushes and stuff like that in makes it a lot easier, okay? But again, you don't have to buy all of that stuff. You just kind of really want to get to the point where you get the basics, and as you grow as an artist, you start to add more variety, more things to your actual works. So you'll start to add more and more and more to your actual works. And I just really hadn't seen too many people making videos about what I'm showing you guys. And if you have any questions whatsoever, I respond to every single comment. Because like, again, this is a journey I'm also on as well, guys. You can come along for the ride, or you may be better than me, may not be better than me, maybe equal to me. That doesn't matter. As human beings, we all learn from each other one way or the other, right? So you can come with me on this journey. We can figure things out together, but these are some of the things that I figured out. So now, when you start trying to do those commission works and the techniques I use, just basic mascara brushes, right? Mascara brushes that have a little give, right? Little give. And see, sometimes I'll cut them to make them kind of stiff, and that'll give me a little bit more dexterity, more control, okay? So that's just some of the stuff, like I said, and it's nowhere near all of the stuff I actually use, but that's just some of the stuff I use, tools of the trade. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, please comment below. If I need to, I can go back into my old artwork and I'll show you guys some of my old artwork real quick. Okay, so you guys remember this picture here? Manny Pacquiao, the Sasuke Uchiha. Okay, so these are some of the tools. These are the tools that I use to create my artworks, my works of art with. Okay, Kakashi Hatake, Bruce Lee, Naruto Uzumaki. Okay. Okay. with one of my son, I was starting with the grid method. Okay, and I think I have a few more in here. Just different fruits and stuff like that I was doing when I first started back drawing during the pandemic, when it first started. Pears and things like that. Just different pictures. Right? Master Chief. Erykah T'Challa. I like the T'Challa. But that's on that Bristol Smooth paper, okay? That T'Challa. Right? Scarlett Johansson. And I'm probably gonna end up doing all the, I like the quality of the hair strands there. But I'm probably gonna end up doing all the Marvel characters, tons of anime characters, and whatever you guys request. Typically, like I said, I'll put that in once a month. You guys can actually choose what you want. First one to respond, you win. I'll draw what you want. It's yours. I pay for the shipping, the whole nine. You don't have to worry about any of that, okay? So, let's get to it. Let's grow, guys. Appreciate you. Thank you for all your support.